Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Well, today I went to Friday Night Magic, and tomorrow is game day. So, my record, I had a draw on one round, and lost the other two. Hey, it could be worse. I've talked to y'all. Y'all have seen my worst, where I lose. Anyway. So, the promo for us, at least, which I don't think is the official promo. I think the official is Unlicensed Disintegration, but Oracle's Vault. I don't really care for this card, because I don't like exiling the top card of your library and you can play it. But I like it once you have 3 or more brick counters, because you get to play the exiled card for free. Maybe in Hour of Devastation they'll have a way to do brick counters without doing the ability, or moving brick counters. Oh yeah, this time I played my green deck. It does not have Ronus in it. Sorry. It's mainly doing with -1 counters, and worms, and hydras. So I traded in some cards, for trading credit, because that's trade-in. So, okay, last time at Saturday Showdown, my friend got me this. It's True Blood. It's comic. It's hardback. It's awesome. I haven't finished reading it, though. But, you know, I always like True Blood. Well, this time I traded in enough cards to get Volume 2, because that's all they have there. I think it's pretty cool. I wonder if there's any nudity. Oh, hey, look. A photo from the TV show. Sweet. I don't care about that. Though I have watched some of the TV shows. Pretty good. On top of that, I also got this. Yay! Bundle of cards that no one cares about except for me, because nostalgia. But anyway, it was $20. And did Odyssey cost 15 or 20? I don't know if I told y'all, but Odyssey has a lot less cards, though some of these are lands, so who knows. Oh yeah, someday I will be doing a video on the Odyssey one. I'm just being lazy, because I was looking up prices too. I just want to see if I made my money back on it, if I were to sell them, which I won't. But, you know, I'd like to see how poor of a deal it is, or how good it is. Which I think if it was a poor deal, it wouldn't be because Jeff was like, you know, let's screw people over. No, because I don't think he sorts through these, really. Because from my knowledge, a person brought in the blocks like that, and he's selling. But I'm not sure. So the last guy I went against, Blake, gave me this. It's mostly commons and uncommons, which is great, because I mentioned to him about my friend whose house burnt, so either all his cards burnt or they were so soaked they were destroyed, because y'all know what water does to cards. So I get to help him some more, thanks to Blake. I'm not going to lie. I might keep a card or two. But overall, it's mostly going to him. Or, you know, if you don't want them, spread them amongst my friends. Because none of us have an ungodly big collection. Now, I mean, I have bigger compared to my other friends. But my brother's collection is even bigger. And he doesn't like to share. He would rather trade. And I'm like, I would just let you use the cards as long as you let me use the cards. So I'm not going to be like, oh my god. I mean, unless if it's a really expensive card, like, okay, Ronus isn't really expensive, but an $18 card, I'm not just going to be like, use it. I am going to write that down and remember you're using it, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, if I need Ronus, I ain't going to go out and pay $18 for Ronus, or however much he is now. But yeah, anyway, beyond the point. But that don't mean I won't let a person use it. My friend also traded and stuff a bit. My friend bought me some new sleeves. Dragon Shield White. On the back it says Bounteous, or Bounteous, whatever. The Abundant Father. Wars have taken their toll on Arcania, and as a result there is great need all over the planet. Society lies in ruin, and it is believed that white dragons are the last hope of the human species. Appearing in human form as an elderly beggar, Bounteous is the harbinger of charity, leading an enormous host of dragons, the champion of the legendary Equinox, and with many cities and settlements under his protection. He is like a god to many. Black and red dragon raids are the greatest threat to society, but for now there is a delicate balance. Why white dragons have taken up the cause of humanity is unknown. Cool. Anyway, I have trades. I will show you the trades. I got Harsh Mentor, which I already have like one or two of in my black red deck, but hello, 2 damage. Let's do it. We also got Archfiend of Vivnir, which I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to put another one in. I might remove the one I do have for Harsh Mentor because, you know, I'm not going to use that much. I mean, it's good, but I don't think my deck is cycling heavy enough for it to be that useful. And 2 Narnum Renegades, because I like Death Touch. I actually probably have 5 billion of these, but hey, I can double check, and if I do, Tim has some new Narnum Renegades. And these I traded for to help me get closer to my deck idea that I kind of stole. I won't lie. It's new perspectives cycle you to death, pretty much. So I'm going to call it Tumbling Perspectives because Vizier of the Tumbling Sands is in it. So I got Fetid Pool, which taps to add black or blue. It enters tapped, or I can cycle it. It just depends on what I need. Canyon Slow, which is black and red. These are like $3. Faith of the Devoted, which Blake gave me these. Did I tell you how much he's a good guy? Because he is really awesome. But Faith of the Devoted costs swamp and 2, and whenever you cycle or discard a card, you may pay 1. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. I mean, there are ways to destroy enchantments, but that's why you want more than 1 in there. I have 3! And I think in that box he gave me, I think there's a 4th one. But I think I have a 4th one, so it's all good. Next card, I know I have at least 1 or 2 other. It's Shadow of the Grave. It costs swamp and 1. Return to your hand all cards in your graveyard that you cycle or discarded this turn. So that's always good. Always good. And then we've got New Perspectives. It costs blue and 5. And when it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. As long as you have 7 or more cards in hand, you may pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. Which I think Sheffield Monitor is the reason this is easier to get out, because I didn't realize how much it cost really. It costs 6, but he's like turn 4 he can start screwing me. So I'm assuming you're supposed to use Sheffield by that time, at least a couple of times, so you can get that out. Yeah. So that's going to be part of my new deck that I'm going to use tomorrow at game day, because we're supposed to be going. So what do you think about the New Perspectives thing? I mean, I know it's not a good deck in the sense of reliably pulling off death to your opponent, but I want to do it because if it goes off well, I'm going to win, and if it doesn't, well, you can win. You know, there's no way in hell you can win. You just have to have certain cards to destroy me, which is what sideboards are for. Anyway, well, I guess that's all to really talk about this time. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!